Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what Kaiserklein said in the last game. I think he said you really should fuck off. He said you really should fuck off. Oh, you hate to see it. Spawning in the west of the map. I implore you guys to respect Kaiserklein, who's currently leading the series 4-2 up against Knuschelbär. His opponent, Knuschelbär, spawning in the east of the map, is coming in on Sweden. He's pulling out the big guns. He said, all right, Kaiserklein, you want to go? Let's go. You play your French, I'm going to play Sweden. And we're going to do this. We're going to dance it up. And we're going to see who's going to be resigning. We're going to see what's been happening with you. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Take a look at the exploration that's already been done by Kaiserklein, playing on the French. Keep in mind, guys, at the moment, we are currently sitting on match point. This is match point for Kaiserklein. If Kaiserklein wins this game, he wins the show match and takes away the $1,000. If he doesn't win this match, that's fine, because he's got 1, 2, 3 maps that he can play on. Actually, 2 maps that he can play on. This is game 7, so 8, 9. So he's got 2 more maps that he can play on, potentially, and pull out the victory. Obviously, playing France here. He hasn't won twice with France yet, which means he's allowed to keep playing it if he wants to. And already pulling back a couple of sheep. He's got 2 sheep, picking up the 3rd sheep now. A couple of great treasures really being uncovered. The 100 food over here. We see him immediately begin to walk in this direction. He's also got 130 XP, but obviously going to be prioritizing the 100 food over it because he's taken the trading post in the early game. So it looks like he's even pulling over his explorer to get this shot in, just saving his time. Did you see that? He was targeting this one and then he changed over to here? I don't know whether that's a bug, a visual bug, or what was happening there, but I thought you'd have to resit down. And now we see the first shipment going into queue. We've got 3 coureur de bars. No water cards whatsoever from Kaiserklein, so really saying, I don't need a frigate, I don't need 2 caravels, I'm not even scared of you going on water, because you're playing Sweden, and I'm scared of you playing on land, which is exactly what the Swede player is planning to do, with the exception of the 2 caravels, the 1 frigate, and the improved warships, which I find a little bit interesting. Now, speaking of interesting, it's a little bit more quiet over on the eastern front. At the moment, we've got a couple of sheep that have been picked up, but nothing really else going on. It looks like the sheep has actually explored up to the north here. You can tell because of the radius right here. So if you look on the minimap, you can see that tiny little bit there. That's been explored by the sheep. So it's good to see that sheep are getting their fair share of exploring in. So taking a look at where Noosh is up to, he's placed down this torp on his coin mine instead of opting to put it down in the trees, which he has actually done over here. But it doesn't look like this torp is gathering from the moose that's under his town center. This one definitely is, doing 1.76 a second, gathering up that sheep, really getting in those extra villager seconds, and also picking up the 90 food. So going to be opting for a very quick age up here, picking that one up, grabbing the sheep as well. Not a lot of idle time coming in from Knuschelbär on the Swedes. And aging up, putting that in queue at about 247, I think we're going to see. 247, 248 we see, and he goes up with the naturalist. So the more greedy option, I would say that this is probably used about 85, 90% of the time when Sweden plays. Interesting that he's opting to go the naturalist here. In the previous game, he did opt to go for the governor. But now his opponent, Kaiserklein, on the west of the map, is going for the quartermaster, I apologize, picking up this 130 XP treasure. Let's take a look and see how much of the map Kaiserklein has explored. So he's uncovered almost every single coin mine that there is to uncover. Yes, he has, with the exception of the 2 that are in the opponent's base. He's uncovered them all. He did also see that a torp was being built down over here as well in the fog. Oh, and I just realized I've got to quickly turn on my scroll speed. There we go. Wonderful. All right, let's get into it. Another native scout treasure. It looks like that Kaiser might be heading over towards this. I think that there's no such thing as too many native scouts. You could have like 3 native scouts and it still wouldn't be enough, because you can just always put them out in different positions, really get them going. But it looks like we do see that Kaiser is beginning. I can hear the home city. Okay, I think the home city sounds have gone. I can still hear the home city. Can you guys hear the home city? It's those. I think I got the home city bug. It's like it's playing the home city birds in the background. Let's go check in on Kaiserklein. Yeah, it's maybe if I go in. Hold on. Maybe if I do this. Still playing that home city sound. Oh my gosh. We got the birds chirping. We got the people running around. If you hear those home city sounds, now we've got hunting dogs going down into queue. The second trading post has been taken, hunting dogs and a market. So this is incredibly greedy. I love it. I really love it. Really going all out greed. And at the same time, are we going to see any forward racks that goes down potentially? Maybe a stable instead? Or maybe just a third trading post that goes down. And Kaiserklein potentially opting to go a very greedy build. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Still nothing yet from Kaiser. 250 wood. Could potentially be putting this down. He does put down the trading post. He's going very greedy. This is not something I would recommend. I would really not... What? What just happened there? He just cancelled this? No, he did just cancel it. Okay, he just cancelled it. I was going to say, this is not something that I would recommend at all. I think that he needs to get the ball rolling with his barracks immediately against the Swedish player. Because if we go take a look at the Swedish perspective, the barracks is already up. The units are going to be on the way very soon. And we see the hunt is doing what it does best, and that's migrating all of the units away at the exact same time. Incredibly fun Definitive Edition things. Speaking of Definitive Edition, Swedes currently sitting on 70 population, adding that 7th top now. And we've got the Explorer, who is moving into position for the 75 wood treasure. So not a bad treasure at all. Knuschelbär now moving out with Dominions. He's got 2 that he's putting down. Out on 3 that he's going to be putting down on this front mine. So not opting for a bit more of an aggressive put down. I personally, I would probably be going out for this one, just simply because this is kind of safe. You can send a villager out here and build these down. But if you go out here, this is a little bit too far. But nonetheless, Nush has obviously done the math. He's worked it out. 5 Corollians now being built. Third one, or another one in queue. We've got the barracks down from Kaiserklein. Don't actually see any units though. No units in production. This is concerning to me. This is very concerning. He's gone incredibly greedy. Kaiserklein, where are your units? Did you just forget, like, remember that time that someone forgot steel traps? Did you just forget to make units in this game? We? Does that mean yes? Still hasn't made any units. What do you think that your opponent is doing? Do you think he's just booming or something? No, mate. He's making Corollians. Not even, like, putting any pressure. Is he going to get the batch? He doesn't get the batch of, Oh, no, he does get the batch. No, he doesn't. My apologies. 700 wood now coming out. Gonna see some more expansion to the north as more potential expansion up to here. We see expansion down to the south as well. So we've got the 4 coin mines. Another torp could be placed on this coin mine here. But the Corollians now moving out across the map, beginning to siege down the first trading post. Curiously, no units out yet for Kaiserklein. Opting to do that very fast fortress, hitting the 3rd age. And I guess really from this point, my question is, I understand what you were going for, but is it worth losing this trading post? Just so that you can age up like 30 seconds faster? If you just got out a batch of muskets, you would have been able to deflect that. I don't know. I'm curious. And if that was the case, then why did you put down the racks in the first place? Why not just wait? Why didn't you just put the TP down first? I don't know. We'd have to have a chat with Kaiserklein. We'd have to see what he's thinking. But definitely at the moment, it's looking like a curious opening. We've got the first round of muskets coming out. 5 musketeers. And just an absolute massacre right now. Corollians out doing work. Blueberries coming in behind this, and we've got, oh my gosh, we've got hussars. No one ever expects the Swedish hussar. You guys thought, oh, it's Sweden. Sweden can't make hussars. Well, guess what? Knuschelbär coming out and proving everybody wrong. Sweden make hussars, and on top of that, we've sent the blueberries as well. So now the first trading post is going down, and Knuschelbär is actually going to be replacing it with a trading post of his own. So really taking advantage of that stagecoach. Moving on to the next one. I guess my question is, was it worth it? Was it really worth it? I honestly think doing a 15 musk semi is just so much better than doing this sort of like a bit more aggressive fortress age timing. Just simply because you're going to have more units out on the map and you're going to be putting the fight over on the Swedish side. You're going to be preventing expansion. Because right now, if we take a look at Knuschelbär's perspective, he's on 200 population. It's 8 minutes into the game. He has got max torps. If we check, I'm assuming. No, he's at 19. So pretty much max torps. And so it's very difficult. And now, oh my god, we've got the hussars that come out. If these hussars honestly connect with this, French is in such a difficult spot. Because French needs this mass. Okay, they need this mass because they're going to be shipping their 2 falconets. When they ship their 2 falconets, they're going to need these muskets. And if you bring these 5 hussars in, snare these, you can absolutely just kill them with the Corollians. At this point, we've got another shipment coming in. Not a lot of population space though, and more units going down. Hussars on the back of Kaiserklein's base, taking down what appear to be 2 coureurs de bois, 5 Dragoons coming in now, but I fear it might be too late. My main concern right now is that we've got Kaiserklein, who's just... So another villager going down. This trading post being sieged. How many Karolians have we got here? 19 Karolians. These Hussars here, we've got 3 Hussars. Looks like they're going to be going in for a fight. Do we have any more batches of Hussars coming in? We've got 5 more Hussars coming in from the side. Potentially. I'm waiting with bated breath. 19 Karolians. 3rd trading post going down. Knuschelbär pulling a little bit ahead in score. 5 Hussars going to come out. We've got a raid coming up in the north. That's where the Dragoons are. But Kaiserklein's literally just walked his army. Kaiserklein walks his army. Kaiserklein finally wakes up, and after walking his army, this is the second time I've seen this happen when Kaiser's playing against Sweden, and he just throws in the tower immediately. Kaiserklein literally just GG's out 100%. There's no way he doesn't GG out after that. Oh my god. I've seen that many a time before. I have seen that many times before. Guys, if the stream goes down right now, it will be back up very shortly. Age of Empires 3, for whatever reasons, having a bit of trouble at the moment. I've seen that before, done with Jaegers. Okay.